Two of Toyota's most popular sedans go head-to-head in 2025, the Toyota Prius versus the Toyota Camry. The 2025 Prius continues its reign as the king of fuel efficiency, boasting a sleek design, advanced hybrid technology, and an eco-friendly driving experience. Meanwhile, the 2025 Camry delivers a perfect balance of performance, comfort, and reliability, offering both hybrid and gas-powered options to suit a variety of drivers. So, which one is the better choice for you? Stick around as we compare their design, performance, technology, and overall value to help you decide. This is Parth, and you are watching MotorNation. Starting up with the basic overview. Long the butt of jokes about tree huggers and science projects gone awry, the Prius has become swan-like in appearance and unexpectedly enjoyable to drive. And of course, it remains a fuel efficiency leader, as a glance at its lofty EPA estimated fuel economy numbers makes clear. The Prius's sleek styling, all new for 2023, is wrapped around either a 194 horsepower front-wheel drive or 196 horsepower all-wheel drive powertrain, both providing acceleration that's now peppy rather than languid. Those fuel economy ratings? They top out at 57 miles per gallon combined. Toyota also offers a Prius PHEV, nay Prius Prime, that's slightly more powerful and can drive for an estimated 40 to 45 miles on electricity alone. We review that version separately. The Prius's interior is a bit more traditional now, having lost some of the wackier touches like the centrally mounted gauge cluster of the previous generation model, and there are all sorts of creature comforts available. Bottom line, there's little to no compromise required when opting for a Prius now. While it might not be the most exciting choice, but the Toyota Camry Hybrid is popular for its affordability, spaciousness, and efficiency. For 2025, the family sedan gets a fresh look and bolsters its thrifty credibility by switching its once broad powertrain lineup, which just last year included a V6, as well as both hybrid and non-hybrid 4-cylinders, to include only 2 hybrid options, available in either front or all-wheel drive configurations. The new hybrid-only Camry produces as much as 232 horsepower. Toyota hasn't announced one yet, but we could see a more powerful plug-in hybrid Camry Prime this time around, too. The interior has been revamped with more modern infotainment tech and styling inspired by the larger Crown sedan, but the Camry Hybrid remains a mid-size car intent on challenging competitors. Moving on to what's new for 2025. A Nightshade Edition joins the lineup, featuring the following items rendered in black: 19-inch wheels, exterior badges, front door handles, door sills, antenna, and upholstery, the latter with gray stitching. It also comes with puddle lamps that project the Prius logo onto the ground, and it's available in either wind chill pearl, white, or midnight black metallic. The Prius is otherwise unchanged for 2025. On the other hand, the Camry enters its 9th generation with the 2025 model year, complete with a styling overhaul, a redesigned cabin, and a revised set of exclusively hybrid powertrains. Talking about the engine, transmission, and performance, the Prius uses a 2.0-liter inline-4 gasoline engine borrowed from the Corolla Cross hybrid crossover and bolted to a continuously variable automatic transmission, packing a pair of electric motors. Front-wheel drive is standard, and those models make 194 horsepower. For all-wheel drive Priuses, Toyota adds a permanent magnet electric motor to the rear axle, bumping total powertrain output to 196 horsepower. This means the Prius now has the power to get out of its own way and even have a little fun, thanks to larger front and rear brakes. The new Prius stops sooner from 70 miles per hour than the last iteration, doing so in just 171 feet versus 194 feet from a previous test. The launch to 60 miles per hour which took the previous generation Prius an exhausting 10.5 seconds, now requires just 7.1 seconds according to our testing of a front-drive limited model. The EPA estimates the base front-drive Prius LE is good for 57 miles per gallon in the city and 56 miles per gallon on the highway. All-wheel drive drops those figures to 53 and 54 miles per gallon, respectively. XLE and limited models do a little worse, possibly due to their larger, heavier wheels and tires. Those models are EPA rated at 52 miles per gallon in both city and highway for front-drive versions, and 49 miles per gallon city and 50 miles per gallon highway with all-wheel drive. On the other side, a duo of hybrid powertrains is available on the 2025 Camry Hybrid, one powering the front wheels and one driving all four. Front-wheel drive models get a 2.5-liter four-cylinder and two electric motors that combine for 225 horsepower, while all-wheel drive ones add a third motor that drives the rear axle and increases combined output to 232 ponies. A continuously variable automatic transmission is standard with both setups. These powertrains are similar to what's found in the Toyota Prius, just with a 2.5-liter gas engine in place of the Prius 2.0-liter 4. In the initial test drive, we found the hybrid setup to be responsive around town, thanks to the strong shove from the electric motors. But no version of the 2025 Camry will be nearly as quick as the old V6 model, which we will miss. The SE and XSE versions have sportier suspension tuning, and we noticed tighter body control in the corners in our XSE test car, but we're not fans of the steering, which lacks feel. At the test track, a 2025 Camry XSE AWD got a 60 miles per hour in 6.8 seconds. The EPA estimates the most efficient version of the 2025 Camry Hybrid is the LE front drive, which is rated to return 53 miles per gallon city and 50 miles per gallon highway, or 51, and 49 miles per gallon with all-wheel drive. The top-trim XSE all-wheel drive Camry is the least efficient version with EPA estimates of 44 city and 43 miles per gallon highway. Taking a look at the interior, comfort, and cargo. While this fifth-generation Prius took on a new, dare we say, sexy shape, the interior played it conservatively, featuring a more traditional cockpit. For the first time, the Prius now has a gauge cluster facing the driver directly in front of the steering wheel. Unfortunately, its location forces you to adjust the wheel far down in order to get a clear view of the gauges. The sleek exterior design creates a roofline that's lower by 2.0 inches than before, clipping some headroom from the rear seat. An 8.0-inch infotainment screen comes standard on LE and XLE, and Toyota uses a massive 12.3-inch touchscreen on the Limited, or as optional equipment for the XLE. This system includes Hey Toyota voice control and updates its infotainment via the cloud thanks to over-the-air updates. All models come standard with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability and available Wi-Fi. While inside the Camry Hybrid's spacious interior, there's plenty of room for adults to get comfortable in the front and back seats. The dashboard design is highlighted by a large trim piece that stretches from the passenger's side to the infotainment display. Cloth upholstery is standard, as is dual-zone automatic climate control and rear air vents. XLE and XSE models add leather upholstery, heated seats, a heated steering wheel, ambient lighting, acoustic laminated glass, an auto-dimming rear-view mirror, and adjustable rear seat headrests. The standard infotainment display is an 8.0-inch unit, but the SE offers a larger 12.3-inch unit as an option, and a larger display is standard on the XLE and XSE models. Either way, both screens run Toyota's latest software interface, which we found intuitive and quick. All models come with a digitized gauge display too, but only those top two trims get the larger 12.3-inch fully digital version. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the board and work wirelessly on all trims. A 9-speaker JBL stereo system is an optional upgrade available only on the XLE and XSE trims. Talking about the safety and driver assistance features. The Prius comes standard with driver assistance technology that many competitors provide only via option packages or on upper trim levels. These features include standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, automatic high beam, and lane departure warning with lane keeping assist. While all Camry hybrids will come with a standard suite of driver assistance features that includes automated emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, automatic high beam headlamps, adaptive cruise control, and even a feature that helps the driver prepare for curves by gently applying the brakes. And finally, coming back to the pricing, the price of the 2025 Toyota Prius starts at $29,485 and goes up to $36,500 depending on the trim and options. Base models come with 17-inch wheels, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and a not-so-outrageous starting price, making the LE a reasonable pick for someone who wants to save both money and gas. Another point in its favor stems from its superior fuel economy numbers. But we get it if you want to move upscale in the lineup, as each trim offers good value and additional worthwhile features for your money. That's why we recommend the XLE with its good-looking 19-inch wheels, plus extras like a wireless phone charger, full leather-covered seats and steering wheel, rain-sensing wipers, heated front seats, and steering wheel, and more. While the price of the 2025 Toyota Camry starts at $29,835 and goes up to $36,035 depending on the trim and options. The Camry starting price is a bit higher than before because of the new hybrid-only lineup, but the base LE is cheaper than the previous generation hybrid. Of the 4 models that Toyota will offer at launch, the LE has the highest fuel economy estimates due to its smaller wheels, but we'd opt for the slightly sportier SE. It has a firmer suspension setup and more standard features, and it offers many of the most desirable add-ons, such as the larger infotainment screen and the more powerful all-wheel drive powertrain as optional extras. Both the 2025 Toyota Prius and the 2025 Toyota Camry offer exceptional reliability, advanced technology, and impressive efficiency, but the best choice depends on your needs. If you're looking for the ultimate fuel saver with a futuristic design, the Prius is the way to go. But if you want a more versatile sedan with a balance of power, comfort, and hybrid efficiency, the Camry remains a solid contender. Which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to MotorNation for more in-depth car reviews and comparisons. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.